How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Let's Play. We got a new overlay. Check that out, huh? It's very similar to the other one. It's not quite as busy. It's more simple colors and gradients, which I like. Change the color of the thing in the background to red instead of purple. Red frame. Blue and light green, light blue, light green sort of gradient thing. And I have changed it so that I think, don't mess with hair, what we're going to do is have a list of patrons scrolling right there from Patreon instead of the donator stuff. And then current song will be down there per usual, which is good. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. That's new and cool. Today we're gonna do a little bit of work on the cow farm. We're gonna do two things. I thought it would be entertaining to actually show the bringing of the cows over, because that's always entertaining. Also, I want to try some. Oh, make it, yes. I want to try something here with this bone meal. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I think we might want to get rid of the flowers in here. I don't even recognize these flowers. What? Are these new? Did they change the purple other? Was there a different purple flower? I don't remember that flower. What does it give you? Magenta. What do you know? But yeah, I don't really see the cows grazing in a field of flowers. Maybe with like a few of these little white ones, these azure bluette. It's like these are all in a different language or something. Oxeye daisy, dandelion. Crazy. Yeah, but maybe some of these tiny little white ones if it looks good. But I think overall, no flowers, no capes. And then we'll patch it up with some bone meal, see what it looks like afterwards. But I think it's gonna look better without any flowers. It's gonna make it look a lot more like a nice, I don't know what's the word, pasture field. Without these, the cows can graze. It'd be cool if they added something like tall grass, except with it's like shorter, and it's like grass that's been eaten by a cow, and it'll like grow back, cow or sheep or something like that. So you could have it grass that's sticking up off the ground, but just above their ankles or your ankles or something like that. Plus, then we're going to have all these pretty flowers. We can do something with them. Alright, so I'm just going to pick the patchy areas. I almost feel like we should, it might look bad, but we should maybe try to get it all tall grass. That might look bad. I mean, we shouldn't do that. It's good to have a little variations so things look natural. But overall, I think it's going to look better without flowers. I think I already like it better. And we do have some more bones, but let's just take a look at that. See how that looks, and then we'll move over the cows. I'm glad we can get a lot more space. I'm going to breed a whole lot of them to begin with so that we can kill a whole lot of them and get enough food to last us like forever, and then we don't have to keep the population so high. But initially we're going to go crazy. What am I doing? I always think that we should look through the window. Maybe we should make a balcony up there, but you can't really look through those windows. Yeah, I like that better. I even would like to maybe put some more bone meal in this corner right here. But yeah, I think that was an improvement for sure. Also, it is daytime, so the green screen, as the sun comes in and out of behind clouds, it might materialize. The green fuzz invades. put our flowers in here. Lilacs. I remember those. I don't remember these other ones. Bones. Do I have any? I thought I did. Nope, guess not. Oh well. I'll do that later when we get more bones. Oh, I know where there's some bones, but not a huge deal. Okay, time for the hard part. Okay, let's just try to get here. Come here. Come here. Hold on. I'm gonna give them a second. Maybe some of them will come out on their own. Looks like a lot of them want to come. Here we go. Oh boy. They're going critical. What's the matter? You need more space? Don't you know you gotta jump? Alright, come on everybody. Oh boy. Slow and steady wins the race with these guys. How many did we get? We got 4. Not bad. Look at them walking in a nice neat 2x2. They know what's up. They know how to do it. Come on, get in here. Keep coming. Oh, we may have lost one. Nope. Oh, damn it. Should have put away the wheat. Alright, now go wander. Wander around somewhere. Away from the gate. And let's see. Let's get some more. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, nice big group here. March with me, soldiers. Look at them. They must have improved the pathing. That is a nice, neat follow 3x3. That's incredible. I like that. It's funny, maybe that's been in the game for a while, but ever since Leeds, no one's bothered to do this that much. Oh crap, I fed him. Alright everybody, come away, and where'd the wheat go? Where'd it go? Alright, now get over here. Come on, you jerks. There we go, there we go. Oh, yeah, he's just gonna walk in on his own. Sweet. Let's do that one more time. This is going well. I'm surprised. This is usually a disaster. Oh, this is a huge group. Let's see what they do. Looks like they're standing three by. However many. No, no, no. Hungry, hungry cows want their wheat. Get in there. Go. No getting out. Go. Alright, I think that's enough, honestly. Like, I could see this as being the maximum number of cows that we could ever really need to have. And then we'll just do 1 round of breeding, and then we'll kill like 5. And then, if we have this much space for this few cows, we could probably throw pigs and sheep in here as well. Pigs are with carrots these days. Sheep are with wheat as well. So maybe it would make sense to do pigs. That way we don't get any confused when we try to breed one. And now let's clean up the rest of them. Sorry. Should have followed the wheat when you had the chance. Good. This food will last us a while. So, next thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you the progress that I've made on the mob farm with covering the edge. I haven't seen any comments. The video just went live for the last episode, so I haven't really heard your guys' feedback on which design you liked best on the edge. Let's turn this now into a chicken farm, if we can. Whatever. We'll throw eggs in there as we find more of them. Iron. Gold. Still don't have many diamonds. That's like an issue that we need to solve. So I'm gonna cut here. I'm going to cut down this tree with the axe that I'm about to make, and I will return once we have yeah, I will return with just a quick little overview. We're not going to do any work on it. We're just going to do a quick little overview of what's been done over at the mob farm. So I'll be right back with you. Alright, we're over here, and we're at the mob farm. You can see it's a little taller than it was before. Going to be quite the building. And I've added 2 edges here, and the reason why I wanted to show this to you guys is because I might be switching which one of these I actually like. This one, when I look at it, I see either X patterns in it or diagonal lines going up either way. You can kind of see that. Depends, kind of. And I kind of like that. This one's straight lines, which I originally liked, but here's the view that I want you guys to see. There's this view from the side over here where it's all lines. Lines, lines, and lines. Which I kind of like. Yeah, let's get this out of the way. I kind of like that. Let's stand on something. Definitely looks good. Wouldn't mind if the whole building was like that. Next, let's head over here. Let's keep that off, actually. And you get this view where it's lines and then this other pattern, and that's kind of interesting. And I almost like that better. Oh, I can't tell. Actually, now that I'm looking at it again for a 3rd time, I think I like the all lines better. But I've done more of it. I've done the edges here. I think no matter what, we're going to do the edges like this with lines. The other thing we could do for the edges is, I'll do it over here. Something like... Whoops. Whoops. I think you guys might know what I'm going for. Yeah, something like that with a little zigzag going up. That's the other thing. That looks a little too busy. The holes are a little too small. The lighting is a little too weird in those tiny holes. Especially because you can see these lighting glitches here, which is too bad. But they'll fix it. I'm sure they'll fix it. But yeah, so I'm still... I guess I'm really indifferent. It's not too big of a choice. But I guess I'm sort of leaning towards this right now, all lines, but I'll show it to you. I just wanted to show you guys again, let you guys know what's up with that. And let's get up here back to the house and do the last thing for today. This is going to be a real short episode. I haven't started too many projects here, and that's because I don't really have, like, before I can start any big projects, first of all I need to think of some ideas for some, so let me know if you have any. But before I start any, I have to get like diamond armor, diamond tools, experience farm, all this other stuff. It's the normal startup stuff, right? Which we're doing it. It's just gonna might take a little while. So what am I doing here? I'm showing you guys the farm, the cow farm, which we just did. I went and got the bone meal and added some more grass. I think some of the cows that are farther away aren't rendering in. I don't think there's any places where they can get out, so that's good. And it's looking good. I like how there's flowers all along here, and there's some flowers over there, and there's no flowers in here, because it really it's a subtle border between the cow farm and the rest of the world, and I think it's an important one. So yeah, so what are we going to do next? So I just cleared out the inventory. Have all these buckets from filling up the water, so I didn't have to climb the ladder so many times. Let's Let's just pack that away. And let's come up here and grab us some of this stuff. Actually, we don't need that. Well, we probably should bring some just in case. Also, so that's not going to be enough, but it'll be enough for now. So here's the tunnel. I have an idea for lighting once we get to the Nether. That's probably going to be next episode. We're going to light this cave differently once we get to the Nether, which we'll do next episode. So I just have to go caving for diamonds, which I've been caving for diamonds. I just can't find any. Okay, let's get some of each of these on the bar. And let's start going. So we're gonna keep it with this pattern going down here. It's not a very pretty pattern, I gotta say. I'm not that proud of this design. It was an experiment that I sort of liked. It's meant to sort of be like what's the word? Like what do you call that? Like rock layers. Kind of like rings in a tree, but in the earth, and it's also sideways. But I guess you just call them rock layers, don't you? But it didn't work out too well, and we could always change it later. It's not like we're going to be spending all that much time walking through this. It's certainly interesting, but the two rock types that I picked, I almost think I should have done like normal stone and andesite. Because these two that we picked are just such high contrast. They're not really high contrast, but they're just very different colors from each other. So it sort of looks like they're not even rocks. Also, oh, what am I doing here? Also, I almost feel like we should have gone for the not polished kind. The thing with the not polished kind is that it looks too crazy. The single texture in the non-polished kind is a little high contrast, in my opinion. Yeah. So I gotta say that we have been playing on stream the Cracked Pack, and it's pretty good. We haven't gotten that into it yet. Oh, perfect, good. We haven't gotten that into it yet, and I have been watching some videos on it, so I do have some ideas about what we could do. Now, the Minecraft guys obviously play the pack. Some of them do, and those are people who I've been watching. Thing is with those guys that they're on a server and they kind of have this competitive theme going on with the pack. Yeah, let's do that. Make it a little bit more open. And actually, let's do something like that. Maybe toss a torch in there. Move this torch down a bit. Yeah, that makes it look a bit more natural, I think. We could maybe even make it bigger. Do something like that, maybe. And that's why I'm glad I brought this. No, let's put this stuff. Granite. I'm gonna try to start calling them by their names so I can actually get them right. I don't know why I struggle with it so much. Alright, let's make this one of the switch points. And let's switch it with diorite right there. No. Granite. And then this will be diorite. And this will be granite. Right, you gotta really do some trial and error with this stuff, with these turn points, because if you don't, or because It's hard to just like make it look natural when you're changing the layers at a 90-degree angle. Yeah, so they're doing this server. They're on a server and they're doing a whole collaboration with everyone on it. It's this competitive thing. For a while, they had the rating and everything. Very cool. Fun to watch and everything. But of course, I'm doing single player. And I've heard from people. One of the reasons why I hadn't tried it prior to now is because I actually didn't think that it was actually going to be any good single player. But I did hear from some people that it was actually not bad pack for single player and that you could still do some stuff. So I'm wondering what we should do overall. In Attack of the B Team, we did the Haunted Mansion, which was really cool. And then we sort of started working on a giant zoo in space, which was pretty cool. And I'm sort of thinking about like large-scale stuff. What should it be for this pack? And I'm thinking maybe something military because of the Flans mod and ICBMs. I was thinking we could try to recreate like a base for Air Force, base for Navy, base for something along those lines. I'm trying to think of what else there was. We could have like a secret agent base, missile silo base. It comes together there. Okay, this is hard to think about. But yeah, let me know what you think about that idea, because I think that's what I'm going to start on and see how it goes. I would like to say that I certainly talk about those guys a lot. And I don't like that. I mean, I like them a lot. I'll say that. But I don't really like making it seem like I'm trying to be them. Because I'm not. Because I don't want to be on their server, honestly. I mean, okay, if they offered me a spot on Minecraft, which would never happen, I would probably accept it. But I'm not seeking that. I'm not seeking that out. And I don't know them or want to get to know them, you know, like in the YouTube or anything like that per se. Of course, if it happened, I would be over the moon, but I wouldn't. I'm not like trying to get there. I'm also not trying to copy their content in any way. But that said, one of the things that I have been enjoying more and more is podcasts on YouTube, which is weird. Why are podcasts on YouTube? And that would be the Mind Crack podcast is one of them. Yes, I also have been really enjoying the Co-Optional podcast, which is Polaris, and that is cool. They talk about some cool stuff in the biz that I don't know about, and I've been enjoying that. And yeah, I would recommend checking those out. You know, I never listened to podcasts. Like, I never got into podcasts when podcasts were big. Okay, we're out of granite. Yeah, I never got into podcasts when they were like, you know, a new thing or anything like that. It always just seems so, like, unengaging to just have people talking. But I gotta say that when I'm sitting here editing videos or, you know, doing some work even, and recording, or not recording, obviously. Yeah, I got a podcast going on in this year right here. No. You know, while I'm branch mining or doing Minecraft stuff, there's nothing better than just hearing some mildly interesting facts and upcoming news in the gaming world, if you're interested in that, or podcast on something else if you're not. And yeah, so I would recommend it. I would definitely recommend it. Ugh, shovel must have broke. Yeah, check those out. I think it would be cool to have a podcast too. The only thing is that I don't really know what I would talk about. Probably what I would end up doing is listening to the other people's podcasts and then like giving my opinion on the same news stories that they talked about. Which, again, I don't want to just copy what they're doing. That has to be granite when we get more. But yeah, I think it would be cool to have a podcast. Okay, that was my do a little dirty work while talk to you guys section. I'm trying to keep that to a minimum now, and I like the way my episodes are looking as a result of that. Good suggestion, Green Donkey, and it's should be a message to all of you that I definitely listen to everything you say, take it into account, and most of the time you're right. I think this is going to look really cool when we get it taller. This is 3 finished layers, and right here is the beginnings of the 4th. I want to have at least 5, so it's going to come up to about here at least, which if we could get like 2 or 3 more layers on it, 2 or 3 more layers, we could make some sort of a bridge to here, bridge to there, maybe spiral staircase on the outside. It could be a whole thing. It could be really cool. So that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm actually glad we picked this spot in the water. I picked it because it was flat. Flat, shallow water, but I think it worked out for the best. So that's it for me for today. Gotta go hunting for more. Gotta go caving for diamonds, hunting for more of the new stone, and that's more work on the mob farm. Really, is all that we're doing right now. I'm glad we're getting this cobble out of the deal because we need a lot of it. I keep burning through it super quick with this mob farm. And and yeah. Pro tip for the day is when you want some background noise to what you're doing, try podcasts. Why the hell not? Really cool. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Eddie out.